Well, King Charles might be feuding with his own brother. Page 6 is reporting that the monarch has been left tired and furious because Prince Andrew refuses to do what he's told. After a scandalous few years in the spotlight, now Andrew is refusing to move out of his $37 million home, which is the Royal Lodge in Windsor, where he's been residing since 2003. That's despite King Charles asking him to do so and instead telling him that he can move into Frogmore Cottage, which is the former home of Harry and Meghan. As we know, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were kicked out of there last month. A royal source told Page 6, Andrew doesn't want to leave because the property is seen as a symbol of senior royalty, an important property in the family's portfolio. But William, who is the heir to the throne, has his eye on it. Now that William is the heir apparent, his current 4-bedroom home at Adelaide Cottage could be too small. Royal commentator Joshua Rom told Page 6, the cottage they live once belonged to people who worked for the royals, such as Group Captain Peter Townsend, who had a romance with Princess Margaret and who described it as an icebox and is very cramped. It makes a lot more sense for William to have this house to reflect his new role, particularly as Andrew is no longer a working royal and therefore doesn't need an office or to entertain dignitaries. This tension of houses comes at a time when the king is preparing for his coronation next month. A source said relations between the king and his brother have never been this bad. It has turned into a real battle, which he never expected, and it's left him tired and infuriated. Despite the fact that the sexual abuse allegations made against Prince Andrew saw his royal duties and military titles scrapped, he was given a big role over the weekend. Andrew stood behind King Charles and Queen Consort Camilla on the family walk to the church for Easter. Joshua Rom said, this is the king, saying that he is there for Andrew in a personal capacity and a big show of family unity ahead of the coronation. This is the king showing strength with the backing of his siblings, but it is unlikely it will mean anything new for Andrew. This was not an official engagement. He is still disgraced and unlikely to have a role at the coronation. It is a busy and stressful time for King Charles without his brother's interference. His coronation is only 3 weeks away, with reports circulating that there have been delays in rehearsals, which have put organisers under immense pressure. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have still not confirmed their attendance at the event, which has left Buckingham Palace staff exacerbated. That's despite the RSVP deadline date being April 3rd. According to the Mirror, this has meant organisers haven't been able to finalise seating arrangements, transport and VIP security plans without confirmation from the couple. Buckingham Palace have also confirmed that the seating plans for the event's coronation ceremony haven't been finalised yet. Because they aren't working royals, the couple are reportedly not to be included in the proceedings, such as the balcony event, because they are just guests. It has been speculated that Prince Harry will venture to the UK for the event alone and that Meghan Markle will stay home in California to celebrate Archie's 4th birthday. Harry was asked in an interview with ITV's Tom Bradby whether he would attend the event.
If you're invited to the coronation, will you come?
There's a lot that can happen between now and then, but you know, the door is always open. The ball is in their court. There's a lot to be discussed, and I really hope that they are willing to sit down and talk about it, because there's a lot that's happened in 6 years, and prior to that as well.